EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, 19 windy, here we go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here we go.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Extend. Can't.
Off play action, Fields. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Hey, can. Here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Panthers at 3-6 now on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football. But if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he's got it across the midfield, straight into Washington territory. 3rd down and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Let's go, Alpha right here. Here we go.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Hey, can. 19 windy. Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Alpha. Here we go.
Play action. It's Fields. That's going to be caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Press. Green 19. They'll
run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
He finds his man complete. That's Lane. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a handoff up the middle. Stratton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Stratton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Hey, Ken. Go.
Straight ahead is Hall. 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Breece Hall with their second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, Stratton has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Ready? Second down and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. A throw left side, hauled in by Lane. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Stratton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 21, here's second down and 3.
60 Bison.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. 2-2 Atwell. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Hey, 5:51, 5:51. Here we go. 11. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Angel. Right.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed in their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
Second and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, can. Right.
Paul want to give up the middle. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this out just shy of midfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go. 3:19. Right.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Go.
On play action, Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Breece Hall as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Come on. Set. Dragon. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Daniels. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles.
Here's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
70. 80.
Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball. the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
No muss. Here we go. Right.
From his own end zone, Fields looking middle and finds McMillan. And they'll get him down past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Fields. That is caught. McMillan with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Hey, Here we go.
A handoff for Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Out. Hey, never mind. Monday.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. But now an audible here into something else. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Gonzalez. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 60
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniels. The quick slant caught. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. Extend. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
Fields now to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Hey, Ken. 19 instructions.
Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Green, tonight.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this. And loose football! And the Panthers have recovered.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a give to Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Alpha. Here we go.
Ball again on 2nd down. Oh, look at the juke. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Angel. Here we go. Tonight.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Here we go. Delta. 331. Alpha. Angel. EQ. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
A 48-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got Lane. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To the air goes Daniels. Finding Samuel. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw again. Pass complete, Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just past midfield.
On the jump.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Carolina, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Washington, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.